Well, welcome back. The Arizona Department of Revenue holding their unclaimed property auction this week.
So Dominique is out there looking at some of this treasure, the stuff that was, I mean, this is like safe deposit boxes and things, right, Dominique? So this is not just like some rummage sale.
Correct. So this is things that people stored in their safety or their security deposit box, rather, I guess, forgot about, maybe certain circumstances, something happened. And now the Arizona Department of Revenues, they found it. There's an auction going on. The auction actually starts today. So I have Rebecca with us to tell us a little bit about it this morning. Rebecca, tell us what we're looking at. Let's first start here with this silver dollar, right?
Right, of course. So this is called a monster box, and it is filled with these 1 ounce silver coins. We also have some vintage bills.
Now let's first talk just to, I don't mean to cut you off, but how much do these typically go for? What price wise?
You know, estimated possibly $30 each.
Wow.
Possibly so.
So 30 times all this, you can do the math.
Right. It's quite a lot. Quite a find.
Yes.
For sure.
These are some vintage dollar bills, you said. These gold coins, talk about these, why they're so valuable.
These are Krugerrands. So they're gold coins, highly collectible. We also have over here some additional collectible coins. We have actually a lot of collectible coins, coin sets in this year's auction.
Yeah. Now the bigger guys compared to the smaller, price-wise, where do those stand?
You know, I actually don't have an estimate on these smaller ones.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know what I want to show? This guy over here, what I was talking about, $68,000. You told me, right, for this gold bar here.
That is an estimate.
An estimate
for that
yeah.
for that gold bar. But yes, that is definitely the star of the show this year.
Yes, and you know, I think I was looking online. There was already like 50 votes for this, or so. I think it was around like $53,000 as of this morning. The auction hasn't even started yet.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, making our way over here. This a whale tooth?
Yes, it's a whale tooth. It's really very interesting and engraved on both sides. I imagine it has many stories behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never seen a whale tooth before. Wow. And then over here we have, this is my favorite part, I like to say, the jewels and some women's accessories I see, right?
Right. Beautiful Native American jewelry. These are all antique diamond rings. This one actually is enamel, but just really spectacular.
Look at that. So cool. So pretty. And then even a Rolex here.
A women's Rolex watch. Oh, absolutely. Some beautiful bracelets. And here, over on the end here, we have an item that's really getting a lot of attention as well. The middle is a fire opal, and it's got pearls and rubies and sapphires and emeralds.
So pretty. So all the birthstones.
Absolutely, right?
Ruby, emerald, pearls, all of it. It kind of looks very royal too. I can see this reminds me, it's giving me like Princess Diana vibes.
Yeah.
Now tell me how this is a thing that you guys do annually. How does it work as far as, you know, going into those safety deposit box? How do you know?
Right. So once a safe deposit box has been abandoned for about 3 years and the banks can't locate the owner, then they'll turn that property over to the Department of Revenue. And then we'll keep custody of that for about 3 years, at which time we try to find the owners. If we're unable to locate the owners, then again, after about 3 years, we'll put it up for auction. And we do have this auction every year.
Every year. So unlucky for them, but lucky for people who may have their eye on one of these. Rebecca, really quick, just remind me the times when the sale begins and how long it's going for.
Yes, so the auction starts today at noon, and it's online only, and it's going to go through Sunday at 5 p.m. And you can access the auction at sierraauction.com.
Okay.
And just search for the Arizona Department of Revenue Unclaimed Property Auction.
All right.
And take a look at all the fun treasures and make a bid.
Absolutely. Sounds good. You guys have your eye on anything? Want me to bid on anything for you?
So Celeste just checked on that Rolex. Pick that up, that bejeweled Rolex. It's tell them, Celeste, what you just said.
So I just saw online, Dominique, it's right now current bid is $1,300. There's about 22 bids that have taken place. That's a beautiful watch on you.
Cheap for a Rolex, yeah.
It's
those diamonds?
so pretty. You know, this might disappear.
Be careful, they know where you work.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's cool.
This might walk out with me.
That'll end up going for a lot of money.
I think so too. And then the tennis bracelet that's there that has diamonds.
Yes.
That one is $1,200 right now.
$1,200, I know.
Those are good-sized diamonds.
Okay.
You know
So
what this
pretty.
tells me, though? It tells me that it's super important to have a trust or a will or something spelled out that you say, hey, by the way, you know, my grandniece, or this is where my stuff is. If I pass, you know, I've got this safe deposit box and the keys here.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to first talk about the Arizona Department of Revenue holding their unclaimed property auction this week.
Yeah, so there's coins, jewelry, just a few items that you can bid on. And Fox 10's Dominique Newland checked out some of those items.
Rings, silver dollars, even a $60,000 gold bar are just some of the unique finds up for sale through the Arizona Department of Revenue's annual auction. But what's interesting is where these items come from.
We're going to auction off the contents of abandoned safe deposit boxes, and those are boxes that the bank, they've had no activity, the bank hasn't been able to locate the owners in a period of time.
Unclaimed safe deposit box items get transferred to the Arizona Department of Revenue for safekeeping. If the owners don't claim it after 3 years, the findings go to the highest bidder.
We have a number of collectible coin sets. We have beautiful diamond jewelry, gold jewelry, Native American jewelry as well, some vintage watches. There's a carved whale tooth. That's really cool to see.
The online-only auction starts today through March 3rd at 5 p.m. with an in-person preview on March 1st. But officials remind people to search to see if they have unclaimed property.
You can just search your name, what state you're in. You can search nationwide and take a look. And we encourage you to also, look back every few years, just in case, something was left behind somewhere. We definitely want to reunite people with their property.
Proceeds from the items sold in the auction are then held in an account for the rightful owner to claim up to 35 years. For Fox 10 News, I'm Dominique Newland.
You're watching the Fox 10 Weather